Hello, Albuquerque filmmakers! I am Ron Tomano, your city producer for the Albuquerque 48-Hour Film Project. And we have a phone call from someone who wants to ask a question. That's right, we are here on the Dropoff Show fielding your calls and your questions. And we're going to answer this call right now to answer your questions. Hello, this is Ron speaking. Hello, this is Ron speaking.
Kevin Morrison, we have a question about the uploading process, and I'm going to put you on with our DP. Hang on one second.
Sounds great. And by the way, you're live on our kickoff show right now. We are live right now here doing our kickoff show, specially coming from Green Couch Media, and we're fielding all questions at the very last second, and you're our first call. So yes, please give us your question, and we'll help you out with the uploading process.
We are attempting to upload, and it is stalling out at between 1 and 9%, and there's no movement forward after that point.
Okay, that's a very good question. So let me ask you, are all your web browsers all closed out? Is that the only thing you're uploading? There's nothing interrupting your bandwidth?
There's nothing interrupting the bandwidth. We're using Chrome.
Great. Okay, so it's probably just going a little bit slow because everybody else is also uploading at the same time. Right now, according to our drop-off here, I'm going to pull up our little dashboard here, which monitors the progress here. So let me just pull that up real quick here. Okay, so it looks like we have your film. It's Halloween Horrors Deadly Devotion. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, cool. So I have it at 9% right now. And it doesn't say it's stalled on my end, so it could be the speeds are just going very slow. I'll keep an eye out on it and see if anything else is going up with it. But we should be okay on that end. If it stalls out, I'll give you a call and let you know. But if you would like to try to re-put in the same file and see if that will take, you can do that, but I would say hold off for just a minute because it's still saying it's not stalled out. The good news is it ran through the checksum.
It's definitely stalled because there's no packets being sent from the computer under the activity monitor, so it's just
okay.
It doesn't see anything out there.
Okay, so let's do this. Why don't we have you quit out and re-upload the exact same film, and we'll see if that kicks back on for you, okay?
Okay, we'll try to do that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that was from our drop-off show here. So that was the Morrison Film Company calling about an upload. So as you can see, we're on our upload progress bar right now, and it all depends on what's going on with your internet and internet speeds. Everybody's home is different with the bandwidth and everything. Currently, right now, we have Stephen Anthony Productions, A Violent Animal, which is uploading right now at 2%. And the Morrison Film Company looks like it did stall out. We're going to have them re-upload the film, and hopefully they'll be able to get their film uploaded. But as long as they upload that exact same file and it runs through that checksum, we're okay and ready to go. It still counts in on time. All right, so we're going to come back over to me now, my smiling face here. There we go. Hi, everybody. So I'm Ron, the city producer of the Albuquerque 48-Hour Film Project, and I'm just going to call in Jeanette Ferry. She's our assistant city producer. She's going to say a quick hello to you all. Hello, Jeanette.
Hi, everybody.
So, Jeanette, what would you like to say to our filmmakers that we are now at 55 minutes until the drop-off? 55 minutes and counting.
You're doing it. Keep going. For all those people that just need a few more minutes to upload your films, we're all behind you. We're rooting for you and really excited.
That's right. We cannot wait to see what you all created within 48 hours or less. And we are here just counting down that final hour for you, answering your questions, and hopefully, if you're interested, answering some interview questions as well. Hopefully, you maybe will be sharing your experience with us about the 48. Anything else you'd like to add to our filmmakers, Jeanette?
We're so proud of you.
That's right. We are so proud of you. Thanks, Jay, for coming back in. Say bye, Jay. She may be back a little bit later.
See you soon.
See you soon. Thanks, Jay. All right. So we are getting texts, and we are coming up on text messages. Status on my upload, please. This is from the Bruja Slayers, and we are going to text and say that the upload has stalled. So we need to make sure that whenever an upload stalls, that you upload the exact same version that you are trying to upload, because that means it'll go through that checksum and still be counted in on time. So currently right now with Bruja Slayers, we can see that their upload has since stalled, and they have two versions that stalled. I believe they're trying to bring up the current version number 2. So we're just going to let them know that their version has stalled. Your version has stalled. Please try to re-upload same file. So again, everybody is trying to upload everything at the same time, because we also are in different cities at the same time as well. So upload speeds may be slow because of that. It could also be because of your bandwidth where your location is at. Again, we want to make sure that you don't have any extra applications open. If you're watching this web stream show and you still have to upload your film, don't watch us anymore. Okay, get your film uploaded. Be sure that it is uploaded. That is the #1 priority. All right, so we're going to go back real quick here and take a look at our progress bar. Stephen Anthony Productions, your film is eligible and on time. Morrison Film Company, your film is on time, and it looks like it went past that 9% threshold, that issue we've been having. So it looks like it just got stuck and hung up and the system just didn't recognize it. But it looks like you're good to go. And again, we just messaged Bruja Slayers. They're going to try to re-upload another version, so hopefully they won't be stalled for much longer at all. All right, so again, this is our live drop-off show. We are 52 minutes and 39 seconds, 52 minutes and 39 seconds, now 33, 32, 31 seconds away from the end of the competition. You know, we had a great kickoff event. In our kickoff event, we had so many people come out. I believe it was very close to 100 people. We all gathered at Bunkhouse Studios, a 10,000 square foot warehouse, where everybody was able to come in and see the uniqueness inside the studios. There were sets inside the studios that people could use. As a matter of fact, Bunkhouse opened up their home to our 48-hour filmmakers to shoot their films in. So let's kind of revisit our kickoff event, shall we, with a little bit of a highlight reel we put together for you. This is our kickoff event highlight, and guess what? It's only 48 seconds. Let's take a look. And that was our kickoff event. We had such a great time. And all of you picked your genres by selecting a movie composer. And of course, the genres didn't match with the movie composer that you've selected. And of course, the films that were associated with movie composer didn't match with the genres either, which made it interesting and fun at the same time. So to remind everybody, we had requirements that you had to put into your film. And these were key requirements. In addition to your genre. So we are going to play the clip from our kickoff event where Jeanette announces what your requirements were. Let's take a look.
So we're going to put our
first element that you need to have required in your film. And once we put it on screen, you could just call it out whenever you see it. Please scramble the prop. Don't worry, we won't make it too hard on you. Woo! Nice. That was really quick. Your prop is a guitar. The required prop is a guitar. Next is your required character. I heard Sean, or what was the other name? Sean or Sarah, what's her last name? Chavez. Yeah, nice. Your required character is Sean or Sarah Chavez, and they are a chili farmer. Okay, we realized that we would be just terrible people if we made you scramble all of those words for the line of dialogue. So no, I'm not gonna do that to you. We're gonna put the line of dialogue exactly on the screen, exactly verbatim, the way that it needs to be said. And as soon as we give you this line of dialogue, be careful running out of here. All right. And your required line is, I haven't slept for days. Or, I have not slept for days. Also acceptable, I haven't slept in days.
And those were your required elements for this year's 48-hour film project. And remember, each element must be included into your film in order to move on to our award ceremony. And speaking of awards, we have many, many, many awards that we're going to be giving out this year. A lot of awards that are repeats and a couple new ones in here. We're going to pull up that slide for you right now. We're going to take a look at some of those awards. Let's take a look at those right now for you. All right, so those awards that you can win, as a reminder, for the 48-hour film project this year include first place, second place, third place, best screenplay, best actor, best actress, best ensemble, best use of special effects, best use of practical effects, best original music, best original song, best editing, best director, best under pressure, best sound design, best cinematography, best costumes, best makeup, best set design, best use of line, best use of prop, best use of character, best use of genre. And then we're giving an audience choice for a poster, trailer, and film. And because we have 3 screening groups, we're going to be giving away 3 awards each for the audience choice, since it's going to be per screening group. And those are the awards that you can win from this year's Albuquerque 48-hour film project. And it's not all about the awards, everybody. It's about completing a film within 48 hours and having it submit on time. And speaking of submitting on time, let's take a look right now at our dashboard here at the films that have submitted on time. All right, so we're going to transition over to our dashboard here. We're going to take a look at these wonderful films that we have coming up. All right, so Dustwave 95, you're on time. You are Earworm is your film. Ooh, interested to see that. And you can notice that your film icon is grayed out. That just means that the film has not uploaded to our server. When it's grayed out, but it's still on time, that means it ran through the checksum. So be sure you don't close out on any browsers. You keep that open so the upload comes in full. Next, we have Stephen Anthony Productions, A Violent Animal. Ooh, all right, that sounds really cool. Next, Morrison Film Company, Halloween Horrors, Deadly Devotion. Statesman came up with a film called La Monstrosa Flora. Ooh, all right. We got Camera, Stained Glass, on time. Adventures of the Bruja Slayers right now is on time with their film. And Area 515 with Larry's Chili. And the thing about Area 515, I want to point out, they were the first ones to get their film in on time for this competition. So, congratulations to Area 515 for accomplishing that feat, because I'll tell you what, completing a film in 48 hours is totally difficult, let alone a film less than 48 hours. So congratulations to them. We are still waiting for other films to come in to our system. So we're still waiting for Birdman Group, those who oppose New Wave Films. Women put in a poster and named their film Green Between the Lines. Fool's Gravity still needs a film. Abnormal Productions, AM Cinematics, Clean Slate Productions, Super Weenie Hut Juniors, Just a Little Funny, Space Age Daydream, Peon and Quiones, 3016 Productions, Rickstar Ranch Productions, ICK Productions, Catnip, Los Matata Studios, Act Up Studios, Kraken Flicks, The Tarantinos, Red or Green Entertainment are those remaining films that we're still waiting for that upload. So we're going to wait for those films to come in, and I'm sure everyone's going to have it in on time. Usually these things always come in at the very last second, because there is still time to drop off your films. Right now we are at 43 minutes and 47 seconds until the conclusion of this year's Albuquerque 48-hour film project. Now, who's going to be judging your films once it comes through, right? I mean, because I'm not going to judge them. I'm just the city producer. Jeanette's not going to judge them. She's just the assistant city producer. Yes, we have our favorites, but that would be bias, and we don't want to be biased, so we want to make sure that everybody is treated fairly. So we have professionals to do that for us. So thank goodness we don't have that responsibility, because I'm sure all your films are going to be amazing, because when you complete anything in 48 hours or less, I tell you what, the accomplishment itself should be celebrated. But nonetheless, here are our judges for this year's 48-hour film project. We have Carrie Rose O'Connell. She is from the Albuquerque Film and Media Incubator. Hillary Zink, she's the actress, makeup artist, and is from the 480 Union. She also owns her own shop in town called Zinkstown. And of course, David Romero, my buddy from KRQE News 13. He is our morning anchor there. I work with him, and I asked him if he would be interested in volunteering his time to judge these films, and he was really excited to do so. And that goes without saying with Carrie Rose and Hillary as well. Everybody is just a big fan of the 48-hour film project, and they are super excited to have this wonderful opportunity to judge your films. So those are going to be your judges for this year's Albuquerque 48-hour film project. All right, everybody, we are coming up at 42 minutes and 2 seconds, 42 minutes and 2 seconds until the end of our competition. Again, as a reminder, if you're interested, we do have a Zoom call that was sent to you through email, all team leaders through email. If you want to share your 48-story experience with us, you don't have to, because, again, the priority is getting your film uploaded and on time. But if you're just tuning in on YouTube and watching us through the comfort of your own home and waiting for your team to make sure that they get their film on time, we just want to say hi right back to you. All right, so speaking of on-time films, again, we're going to go back to our website here. We're going to take a look at our progress bar here. We're going to go to our upload monitor here, and then we're going to take a look at the team progress here. So let's go to our dashboard and see what our upload process looks like. All right, so here's our dashboard right now. We have Dust Wave, who is uploading their film 8 minutes ago. It's still 0% in. Dust Wave may need to re-upload and kind of force it through, but it doesn't say stalled, so hopefully it's just a little bit slow on our end, because we do have all these other films that are uploading too. Again, Stephen Anthony Productions is still uploading. You're still marked on time. A Violent Animal, Morrison Film Company, Halloween Horrors, Deadly Devotion, you're still on time. You're uploading. You're at 32%. Adventures of the Bruja Slayers, you are at 35%, and you're on time with your version 2, okay? So everybody, again, keep those web browsers open. Keep monitoring that progress. If you think it's stalled out, okay, just refresh and re-upload. You still got time. It's 6:49, so if you need to do that, do that. If it happens to be after the competition and you've and it's stalled out, remember you just have to upload that exact same file that ran through that checksum to mark it in on time, okay? So don't stress, all right? As long as it runs through that checksum, it is counted in on time. All right, so again, we are back here at our Green Couch Media studios here. Kind of decorated this with the 48 banner to show that spirit of the 48. We are so super excited, by the way, that all of you shared some wonderful social media over the weekend. We saw some photos from teams, more social media, I would say, this season, than I have seen in prior seasons. So you guys really brought out your A game to show us your behind the scenes. Go on to our social media page on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on X, on Twitter, at ABQ, or X is Twitter, at YouTube, I should say, at ABQ48HFP. Go to our Instagram TikTok, and Facebook, and you can see the wonderful behind-the-scenes photos that our teams have posted throughout the weekend. All right, we just got a text from Team Act Up Studios here, and it is Act Up Studios, and the question is, let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so the question is this. From Act Up Studios, our editor canceled on us at the last minute, so we had to scramble. Oh, man, that's terrible. I'm sorry, guys. We were hoping to get a rough cut in music and post sound by deadline. Just wanted to confirm that as long as we get a version in by then, we can still upload a refined version by midnight. That will be the one screen, correct? Okay, so this is a very important question, okay? And we're going to give this a response right now. So the thing is, if you upload your film before 7:30, it is counted in on time. If you upload a different version before 7:30 of your film, it's counted in on time. Any version after that 7:30 deadline, is considered late. So it's up to you whether you want to screen the film that's on time, which will be eligible for awards, or put that aside, edit something cleaner, and get that up onto the site. So I'm just going to respond real quick here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call in my assistant producer, Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette. Can you answer this text message for me, please? Awesome. Thank you. So Jeanette's here going to be answering text messages and calls.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. And we're just going to keep fielding those people who are dropping off their films. Again, we're going to go back to our upload monitor right here, and we're going to take a look at our upload process right here. Dustwave, again, earworm. Looks like you have stalled. If you are watching this Dustwave, please re-upload your exact same version, all right, and make sure we get that out of that stalled process. Stephen Anthony Productions, A Violent Animal, you are still 29%, you're on time eligible. Morrison Film Company, Halloween Horrors, Deadly Devotion, you're very close to being complete. You're at 71% up on the upload. And then Adventures of the Brewhouse Slayers, you're at 12%, but nothing has stalled. So it looks like we are okay. So those are our updates right there. And as Jeanette's answering that call, we are going to go to a slide. Another slide. We're going to talk about our sponsors, because without our sponsors, without our community partners, this would not be the awesome film project that it is. So we're going to bring up our sponsors right now. We're going to talk about them. And we're going to start off with the Albuquerque Film and Media Incubator. They hosted our networking events throughout the season, our meet and greets. They hosted 3 of them. In addition, they also provided a resource for people interested in obtaining actors and crew for the 48. So we want to thank them so much for their support. And of course, Carrie Rose is one of our judges. And she is the owner of the Albuquerque Film and Media Incubator. So we want to thank her so much for being a community partner of us. The Guild Cinema, Keith loves independent film, and he is the owner of the Guild Cinema. And without Keith, independent film wouldn't be where it is today in Albuquerque. And so we cannot express this enough, that they are a fantastic community partner with their love of the 48 and the support, and we cannot thank them so much enough for that. Fusion. Okay, so Fusion's going to be hosting our Best of Screening Awards ceremony on June 21st. And we're going to bring up a full screen with future events in just a second. But because they are hosting that for us, we just appreciate their partnership. So thank you so much to Fusion. Back to One Props, offered a discount of 48%. Or less for teams interested in using their facility. So we wanted to thank them for offering that discount. StoryQuest Studios, Ron, for hosting our networking events, for hosting our workshop about improvisation, getting people together who may have been like, I don't know if I should meet and greet. And he just provided a very welcoming environment. And so we can't thank Ron enough and StoryQuest Studios for their hospitality. KRQE News 13, they have been supporting us this past season. They have given us interviews on television. David Romero is judging, and of course, the winner, hopefully, this is why we emphasize appropriate films, but we're hoping that the winner of this year's Albuquerque 48-Hour Film Project, we will screen on television at KRQE. So we cannot wait for that announcement when that comes into full play. Bunkhouse Studios for hosting our kickoff event. Also opening their space to our 48ers to shoot. I know that there was a team, the Tarantinos, that shot there over the weekend. So we saw a few behind-the-scenes photos of that, and that was pretty cool to see that studio being utilized. But from all of you who attended our kickoff event, you know that that is a very unique space. And so we wanted to thank Jordy and his team for opening up their home to us. And Sopapilla Productions, I cannot thank them enough. A couple things going on with them. First of all, they opened up their home as well, Studio 519, to our filmmakers to shoot their films. And we appreciate the time that they took out of their busy weekend schedule to make sure that everything was situated, to make sure that the place was staffed for the filmmakers, and to make sure that everybody was using their time appropriately. And also we want to shout out Sopapilla Productions because they're going to be hosting a networking event on Thursday the 6th. That's this Thursday, everybody, at Hotel Zaz. It's a big, huge networking event. They're going to be showing a movie, Marcel the Shell. So if you're interested in watching a full feature length off that YouTube short, they're going to be showing that full side. But also we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to give away 4 free tickets to all of our screenings to one lucky winner at the networking event that Sopapilla Productions will be hosting at Hotel Zaz. So we want to thank Sopapilla Productions for their love and their support. All right, so let's get back to me and Jay here. So Jay, everything okay? Everything looking good on our message board here?
Everything is okay, but that's a great question that we were talking about before. So we had a question that just wanted to confirm, as long as we get a version of the film in on time, can we still upload a more refined version by midnight that they want to be screened?
So the question is, yes, again, you can do that. However, that will be counted in as late.
If their first film is in on time,
if their first version is in,
do they have the option of submitting a second film that they want to be screened instead?
They do have the option, but they, unfortunately, if they want to go with that option after the fact, then it would be counted in as late.
The second film.
Correct.
That they uploaded.
Correct.
Okay. You're going to answer that one more clearly then.
Thank you. I'm going to give them a call real quick because in this type of time competition, calls are very important. Texts can get a little bit confusing, and we just want to make sure that everything's clarified. Hi, this is Ron from the 48.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, so I got your text message, so I just want to clarify. We're doing our live show, by the way, so you're live on YouTube right now.
Great. Live on YouTube. Hey, everyone on YouTube that have finished their movie already. You know, and I have things to say.
Well, I'll tell you what, no one has joined us yet for live interviews, so everybody's still frantically uploading, so you're not the only one.
Good. No, I'm just kidding. We're all going to suffer together. Okay.
So I saw your text message. So I'm just the short answer and the easy answer is this. So we accept all versions of your film, even if you upload it after the 7:30 deadline. However, if you have a new version of the film after the 7:30 deadline that you want screened, then it won't be eligible for awards.
So another question for you.
Yes.
So if we submit the rough cut by 7:30, but we still want to send the better version to be screened, is the rough cut the one that would be judged, or does it just disqualify you from all awards by uploading a new version?
Yeah, uploading a new version will disqualify you from all the awards. So the idea is to show what was shot within 48 hours. So we would, if you still wanted to be qualified for the awards, we would have to show the rough cut, and that would be submitted to the judges. But if you don't care about the awards and you just want to show a good film on this big screen, then we will accept a late upload and we will screen that upload.
Got you. And so then we could win the audience award.
Correct. It would still be eligible for the Audience Choice Award, and if you decide to do a trailer and a poster competition, it would still be eligible for Audience Choice.
Awesome. Thank you. That is very helpful. I appreciate it, Ron.
You're quite welcome. Give us a call if you have any other questions.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay.
When in doubt, call it out. So again, very important questions to be asking at this very particular moment, because right now we are 28 minutes and 44 seconds away from drop-off, and we've got plenty of teams here still need to upload their films. Everybody, we are less than a half hour away. Get those films uploaded. Let's not delay, okay? Again, we're going to go to our full screen here. We're going to take a look at some of our progress here. We are taking a look. Again, Dustwave, your activity has stalled, so please, if you get this on our call, please re-upload that exact same version that you have of your film. Stephen Anthony Productions, you're slowly but surely creeping up to a full upload. Again, you're still on time. All these films have ran through the checksum, everybody. It's just taken a long time based on your bandwidth. And again, Adventures of the Brouhaha Slayers, you're at 42%, and you are still uploading. We're going to stay on this screen right here, and we are actually going to go to another screen called Team Drop-Off Progress, and we're going to read off all the teams that actually have their film in on time. Again, Dustwave, you are in on time, but your film has stalled, so please check your film and get that film re-uploaded. Stephen Anthony Productions, A Violent Animal, you're still running through that upload process, but again, you have that gray little film out icon and the on time eligible because it ran through that checksum. It is on time. Morrison Film Company, you're on time with Halloween Horrors, Deadly Devotion. Statesman, you're on time with your film as well. Camera, Stained Glass, you're on time. Adventures of the Brouhaha Slayers, you're on time, but it's still uploading, so don't click out of that web browser. And Larry's Chili, you are on time as well. From Area 515. All right, so we got Caden here up on the phone here, and Caden is from Dustwave, all right? And then what we're going to do is I'm going to have Jeanette text Caden here for me, and Jeanette is going to text Caden this. No, it is not normal.
Well, let's tell them the question first.
Okay, the question is, that's a good idea. The question is...
Actually, no. Tell them the answer first. Yeah. You guess the question.
Well, because of time, I'm just going to say the question. All right, so the question that Caden said is it normal to have your film at 0% for a long amount of time? And the answer is no. So what we're encouraging you to do is please quit out of the browser and re-upload that exact same film that you tried to upload so it actually starts kicking that on. Okay, you got that?
I'm going to read it back. No, please quit out of browser and re-upload new film.
Yes, re-upload. Here, okay, so we're going to go, no, quit out of browser and re-upload the same film you did that ran through this checksum. So we don't want people to upload a new film, because what happens when you upload a new film, then it runs through a new checksum. We want to make sure that your film that ran through the original checksum runs through that exact same checksum so it's marked in on time. All right, so we want to be very, very, very clear on that. All right, so we're going to talk more about our competition, but first, Jeanette, would you like to add anything?
We're here to still answer your questions and your emails and your text messages, and if you want to send us an Instagram message, if that's faster too, just keep them on coming. We're still here. We're still here for you.
That's right. We're still here for you. And even after the competition, we're still here for you as well. We have a QR code right up on our screen right now with our contact info. Take out those phones, scan that QR code right now. You'll get our phone number, email address, website, and all of our social links with the @handle ABQ48HFP. So scan that QR code. 24 minutes and 46 seconds. 24 minutes and 43 seconds to go for our competition. This has been a wonderful, wonderful weekend of our competition. I mean, we've been seeing awesome social media from you all. I mean, it's so cool to see independent filmmakers get together and create something, especially within this time period. As a city producer, it brings me a lot of joy to see all of your creations. And Caden just responded back to us. He said, okay, thank you, you just saved us. Well, I didn't just save you, buddy. I mean, you ran through that checksum already. So bottom line is your team was prepared, you had a completed film, and it's on time, okay? So we're just going to make sure that full film uploads on time. So we're going to go back to our slides here. We're going to take a look at another slide that talks about our drop-off details. This is very important. I just want to hit these points home real quick. Let's go right here real quick. Okay, so drop-off details. Again, all films must be uploaded to the dashboard by 7:30 to be counted in on time for awards. If you would like to upload a different version of your film, you can do so to be counted in on time. It must be in before 7:30. Any new film submitted after 7:30 and you want screened will be counted in as late. Okay, so be sure to upload before 7:30 to be counted in on time. Late films will still be screened and eligible for Audience Choice Awards. All films must include all required elements to advance to the judging round. All paperwork must be uploaded to your 48-hour dashboard by midnight 6/3. And we will host an online drop-off show, which we're on right now. This is our drop-off show. I forgot to take that note out. But this is our drop-off show that we're hosting right now with these important reminders. And again, we're going to host a trailer and poster competition after you submit your films. And all trailers and posters are due within 48 hours. So we're giving you at least till midnight. It should be 6/5, midnight 6/5, 6/4. So 48 hours from now, you're going to need those uploaded, okay? We also encourage you guys to upload behind-the-scenes footage. And many of you guys are not going to have any issues with that because of what we've been seeing on social this weekend. So thank you so much for those wonderful details. All right, so we're coming back here now, and we have a question here. Question for the live show. Question for the live show. Are there time requirements for final cuts? Do they need to be longer or shorter than any time? Okay, so that's a great question, and the answer to that is final cuts can be longer, can be shorter, but it must fall within that 4 to 7 minute time frame. Remember, we give you no less than 4 minutes, no more than 7 minutes for the actual film, and then we give you an additional minute for credits. So if your final cut is a little bit longer than your rough cut, but it falls within under 7 minutes, that's absolutely fine. Now, after you upload your film, you're going to fill out a wrap-up form, okay? And that wrap-up form is going to indicate final details to the final film that you uploaded. So one of the things that you'll fill out on that wrap-up form is something called a TRT, total runtime. And that is where you'll enter the final runtime of your film. So hopefully that was answered okay on there. And I will just respond to that. Actually, I'm going to call in Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette. You just want to respond real quick with what I said on there? Thank you very much. Jeanette has been, real quick, Jeanette, come on here real quick. She has been such a big help and support with the 48 this year. I mean, she's been not only helping us with planning everything for the 48, but everything from judges, everything from how we execute the games to even some of our graphic designs and social media posts. She's been such a big help. And I'm so proud and privileged to have her by my side and to have her represent us as the 48-Hour Film Project. And I think she does a fantastic job, and I think everybody at home will agree with me on that. So thanks, Jay. All right, I'll let you go answer the. I'll let you go answer the
Okay.
message. Okay. All right. Thanks, Jay. All right. So we're still here on the Dropoff Show. 20 minutes to go. We're 7 seconds away from 20 minutes to go to the end of the Dropoff Show here. Again, we have no one on our Zoom call, but that's okay. Again, the main objective is to make sure that your films are uploaded onto the dashboard. Okay. So let's take a look at our dashboard right now. Let's see what kind of films are coming down the pike here. We're going to go to Team Drop-Off Progress here, and then we are going to, I should say, Upload Monitor. We're going to wait for that to actually go through. Here we go, Upload Monitor. All right, so let's go back to our Upload Monitor here, and we're going to take a look at the teams that are uploading and see what we're looking like here. All right, so our teams that are uploading, Space Age Daydream. You are on time. You're uploading your film, Little One. All right, I'm interested to see what that one's about. You guys always come up, everybody always comes up with some great stuff. Even the new teams, I'm always amazed with what you come up with. Because each and every single team has a unique personality to them. And Space Age Daydream is one of those teams. So congratulations for getting your film in on time. You are 6% in. Make sure you keep that open. Dust Wave, just to let you guys know, you are now officially 40% in because you refreshed, you re-upload, you're installed, you're good to go. Stephen Anthony Productions, you're slowly but surely creeping in there. You're still on time, but you're now at 40% in, and looks like we just had another submission from 3016 Productions. They are on time eligible, and their film is now currently uploading. And then, of course, we had Adventures of the Bruja Slayers, 96% in, almost completely in. So congratulations to all those teams there. And again, we're going to go to our team drop-off progress here. We'll take a look at what teams are on time. Again, Space Age Daydream, you're on time with the film Little One. 3016 Productions, you're on time, as my screen just refreshed. Dust Wave, you're on time. Your film is almost in. It's getting there. Stephen Anthony Productions, film slowly but surely creeping in there, but it's still on time because it went through that checksum. Morrison Film Company, Halloween Horrors, you're on time. Statesman, you're on time. Stained Glass by Camera, you're on time. Adventures of the Bruja Slayers, you're on time. And Area 515, the first film that got into the 48 on time, is still on time. So yes, and we got some pretty cool posters coming in here, guys. I love some of these posters, but I want to see your films. First, I love these posters, but for those who don't have your films in, get those films in. I think the posters are fantastic, but I want to see films. So let's get those films in as quick as possible, everybody. But everybody keep it up. You're doing a great job. This weekend was very difficult, I know. Sleep deprived, I know all you are just running on fumes. And believe me, myself and Jeanette are kind of in that situation. Yes, we did not make a film in 48 hours, but we wanted to stay here and stay up to support you. And we wanted to share your experience to everybody on social media as well. So again, if you haven't followed us on social media, please do so using the @handle @ABQ48HFP. Oh man, I don't realize, I talk a lot, and I don't realize how I can fill time. I didn't realize I could fill this much time. But everybody, we are 16 minutes and 30 seconds, 16 minutes and 30 seconds away to the end of our filmmaking competition. Films are trickling in, so I suspect everybody's going to get their film in on time. It's going to be a mad dash to the finish, but I am fully confident that everybody is going to get their films in on time. So we're going to go over real quickly about a couple of our post-competition events, okay? So after you make your film, we're going to celebrate it, right? Because it's all about celebrating what you created, in addition to creating something within 48 hours. So we're going to take a look at some of our post-competition events right here. First, we have our premiere screenings at the Guild Cinema. It's happening this Friday, everybody. This Friday, June 7th, and Saturday, June 8th. That's why it's important to get those films in on time so we can make sure we can send them off to the Guild, and we can make sure they get processed so they can actually look the best that they can on TV. Again, all films will be screened at the Guild Cinema with 3 screening groups. We have Screening Group A, which is going to be on Friday at 6:30. Screening Group B will be at 4 on Saturday, and screening group C will be at 7 on Saturday. And all screening groups will be at the Guild Cinema. If you want tickets, go to our website, 48hourfilm.com/Albuquerque, or you can go directly to greencouchmedia.com/48HFP tickets. This is my production company. We are basically selling the tickets ourselves. When you purchase a ticket, your receipt of purchase is your ticket, so use that as your ticket. But we wanted to do it this way, so it gave everyone a peace of mind as to where their monies were actually going to. Nomination award show is Sunday, 6/16. We will announce all nominations, and our top films will be screened the following week at our Best of Screening and Awards ceremony. Everybody, it's 15 minutes and 23 seconds. Actually, my clock says 14 minutes and 20 seconds. 14 minutes and 20 seconds. My apologies on that. I read the wrong clock there. But 14 minutes and 13 seconds left in the competition. And again, after the awards nomination show, we're going to have the Best of Screening and Awards ceremony on Friday, 6/21. We will show the top films and announce the award winner. So we have 28 teams. We are going to try and showcase at least 10 of them. We'll figure out a final number for you as we piece the films together. But the goal is at least 10 films to make it to the Best of Screening. And that's going to be at Fusion 708. All right, everybody, we're 13 minutes and 40 seconds, 13 minutes and 40 seconds away from the actual competition. We cannot wait for everybody, and I'm just reading here. Yes, I'm just reading text messages and answering, so we're okay. We're just taking a look at questions and stuff, and this question has already been answered, so we're good on that. But if you do have any questions, please send us a text message right now to area code 732-757-8567. And please send us that message right now. You can also join us on our Zoom call, which has been quite quiet, but that's okay. The objective is to make sure that you get your films in on time as well. All right, there you go. My other hand on the other side is checking messages and everything for me. So this one here, yes. Yes, we will not play your film. We know you're going to miss the deadline. It's okay. What we're going to do is whatever you show after the deadline, we will show that. So, again, if you have a film that you go, you know what, I'd much rather, spend a couple more hours to edit it and show that one instead, and I don't care about the awards, that's okay. Because a lot of filmmakers just want to show their art. They just want to show the work, and they can care less about the awards. And we support that too. So we do want you to have that freedom of that choice if you would like. But as a reminder, if you upload a second version of your film after the deadline and you rescreen that, it will not be shown. It will be shown, but it will not be eligible for our regular awards. It'll be only eligible for Audience Choice Film Awards. And again, if you do a poster and trailer, that will be also eligible as well. Guys, 11 minutes and 40 seconds left. 11 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 2024 Albuquerque 48-hour film project competition. This has been an amazing journey of a weekend. And I can tell you that I am so impressed with all of our teams that have created films. And let's shout out those teams, by the way, that have participated this weekend. Let's give a big shout out and a round of applause to our teams in Group A: AM Cinematics, Abnormal Productions, Clean Slate Productions, Morrison Film Company, New Wave Films, Space Age Daydream, Statesman, Stephen Anthony Productions, The Tarantinos, and Those Who Oppose. Those are in Group A, and again, that's going to be June 7th, this Friday at 6:30 will be that screening group at the Guild Cinema. Screening Group B will be Saturday at 4 p.m., June 8th. We have Act Up Studios, Adventures of the Bruja Slayers, Area 515, Birdman Group, Canvas Asylum Productions, Catnip, Fool's Gravity, ICK Productions, Pinon and Quiones, and Red or Green Entertainment. And again, that's going to be Group B. on Saturday, June 8th at 4 p.m. at the Guild Cinema. And again, Group C will be Saturday, June 8th at 7 p.m. And we have women, 3016 Productions, Camera, Dustwave 95, Just a Little Funny, Kraken Flicks, Los Matatas Studios, Rickstar Ranch Productions, and Super Weenie Hut Juniors. And now we are 10 minutes away till the end of the competition, 10 minutes away to the end of the 2024 Albuquerque 48-hour film project. My goodness, you guys, from their start at kickoff on Friday all the way up to now, it's been a tireless effort from everybody. And I know that as a former 48-hour filmmaker myself. Jeanette knows that as well, that when you are down to the wire, you feel the pressure's on. But you guys got this. You guys got this. Just take a deep breath and remember your paperwork's not due until midnight. So just get those films in on time. All right, we're going to go back to our dashboard right here. We're going to take a look at the films that we are still waiting, that are actually going through the upload process. So we're going to go back to our upload monitor and we're going to see if there are new films that are being uploaded right now. All right, so we have Clean Slate Productions. You are now uploading with your new film, Rekindle. Congratulations, you have made it in. You are on time and your film is uploaded at 3%. Abnormal Productions, Daughters of the Hunt, you are up on time, you're eligible, and it is 16%. Birdman Group, Canvas Asylum Productions. See, I told you everybody was going to upload at the last second. And with their film, Man's Best Friend, it is uploading right now. It's on time eligible at 9%. Los Matatas Studios, congratulations, The Path of the Blinded. And Matthew briefly told me over the phone that this is one of their favorite projects that they've worked on. So we're really looking forward to seeing that. They are longtime supporters and participants of the 48 veterans. And so we're happy to see them back, as well as our other veterans and new teams as well, such as women. They're back again for their third year, and they are on time with their film, Green Between the Lines. What I do like about women is that they come up with really unique names to their films. So Green Between the Lines, I cannot wait to see what that's about. Catnip, you're on time with Justice. Congratulations, your film is uploading. It's now at 41%. And Those Who Oppose, Finding Kilo. Oh boy. These guys have really cool, really funny comedy. We can only see what they got up their sleeves with that film. Congratulations, Those Who Oppose. You're up at 31%. And then, of course, we've got 3016 that's still uploading. You guys are almost fully uploaded. You're at 92%. Space Age Daydream, you're halfway through the upload process at 50%, but you're still on time. Dustwave 95, you are slowly but surely uploading, but keep that web browser open. Make sure you don't join the show or anything. Let's get that film uploaded. You're at 21%. Stephen Anthony Productions, A Violent Animal, you're at 68%. And Adventures of the Bruja Slayers, looks like they're uploading a third version of their film, and that has not stalled. So we're at 42%. So it looks like, everybody, we're in really good shape. Nothing is in the stall mode right now. And guess what, Jeanette?
What?
We have the Tarantinos. They just joined us now. Tarantinos, you just joined us, and your film went through the checksum. It is now uploading. You're on time and eligible. Remember, make sure you're not web streaming anything or watching anything. If you would like to rewatch this web show that we have tonight, you can rewatch it again on our YouTube channel and relive the madness that you all had to go through with the 48. We will be open for a couple extra minutes after the session, after our live show. But how many teams we have left? We have eight teams left
To upload, yep.
Okay, awesome. So we have 8 teams left, and yeah, those 8 teams, let's get those films in. 7 teams. 7 teams.
Yes.
Oh, 7 teams, all right. So let's actually go to our other monitor here real quick, Jeanette, and we'll take a look real quick at the team drop-off progress monitor, and we'll reread the teams that actually got the mark off, okay? So here we go. Our teams that got the mark here, as soon as I find my mouse, here we go. We have Kraken Flicks, looks like they just started their upload. with the Hanky Panky Show.
Nice. Good.
Kraken Flicks, congratulations. Again, the Tarantinos, you are on time and eligible for awards. Clean Slate Productions, Rekindle, you are on time. Abnormal Productions, you are on time. Man's Best Friend, you're on time. And again, once you see that great Man's Best Friend, yeah.
Birdman Group.
Birdman Group, yes. Birdman Group, yeah. They're uploaded with their film Man's Best Friend. No, they're not a team. They're not a team. But yes, they are uploaded again. Once that icon is gray, that means it's going through that upload process. So don't worry. You went through the checksum. You're on time. Los Patatas Studios, you're on time. Women, you're on time. Catnip, on time. Those who oppose, on time. Congratulations. 3016 Productions, on time. Space Age Daydream, on time. Dust Wave 95, on time. Stephen Anthony Productions, on time. Morrison Film Company, on time. Statesman, on time. Camera, on time. Adventures of the Brewhaus Slayers, on time. Area 515, on time. Just a Little Funny, on time now. Looks like they're getting their film uploaded with
Nice.
The P is silent. And it looks like New Wave Films is getting their film uploaded right now with the 5 stages. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. Now, there's one team that is going to be late, and they've already said that, and that's okay. We totally get that and understand that. Yes, you can say women. Did you get that text message there, Jeanette? Yeah, oh, you already answered.
I'm on your text messages now. So our films that if someone submits a film after the deadline because they want to submit their film, are we giving them up until midnight? Is that correct?
Yes, so if you want to submit your film and you want to submit a different version of your film, we're giving you up till midnight. However, if it's after that 7:30 deadline, I am sorry, it won't be counted on time for awards. Looks like we have John Freely Kirk on standby, but I'm going to ask John to hold tight in just a second because we're coming down to the end of our countdown here at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So again, we'll wait for John. Well, we'll call in John in just a little bit after our countdown, but this is getting to the wire, everybody, and we want to make sure that everybody has their films in. We still got time. We're 2 minutes and 56 seconds. 2 minutes and 56 seconds away. All right. Oh, see, that's what's going on here. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm actually hearing myself, and we're going to actually try to see if I can actually mute it. Actually, if I can ask John to do me a favor, if you could just mute your mic there, John, real quick, because I can hear myself. If not, then we'll figure that out. All right. So anyway, we'll just ignore that there. Okay, so anyway.
Reminder to keep your laptop open while it's still uploading.
Yes. So as a reminder, everybody, we want to make sure that you keep your laptop uploaded while your film is still uploading, okay? We want you to make sure that everything is correct and uploaded because if you close out your laptop, it's going to go in standby mode. And then we're going to have some issues uploading here. So we're having some issues with our Zoom there. Hopefully we can get John back in a second. We had a little bit of an echo issue going on. But we're 1 minute and 50 seconds away from our competition, 1 minute and 45 seconds away from the end of the competition here. Real quick, we're going to go back to the dashboard here and go into our screening here. We're going to check out what we got here. All right. So we're going back up again. On time is Kraken Flicks. Congratulations with the Hanky Panky Show. Room to Grow on time with the Tarantinos. Clean Slate Productions, Rekindle on time. Abnormal Productions, Daughters of the Hunt on time. Man's Best Friend, You're on time. Birdman Group, Canvas Design Productions made that movie. Los Patatas Studios, You're on time. Women on time. Catnip on time. Those Who Oppose on time. 3016 Productions on time. Space Age Daydream on time. Dust Wave 95 on time. Stephen Anthony Productions on time. Morrison Film Company on time. Statesman on time. Camera on time. Adventures of the Brewhaus Slayers on time. Area 515 on time. Just a Little Funny on time. New Wave Films on time. And Fool's Gravity is now uploading their film, Jeanette. So they are now on time. And again, we have a few films that are still going through the upload process. We have 34 seconds left in the competition. 34 seconds left in the competition. Oh my goodness. We're just going to end this on us here. 25 seconds. We want to thank everybody for participating this weekend in the Albuquerque 48-Hour Film Project. We know that you guys are very tired and you've worked very hard in your films, and we can't thank you enough for going through this experience. I'm sure you guys had a wonderful time and learned a lot in the process. 9, 8,
Thanks for
7,
giving it all you got!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it! That is the 2024 Albuquerque 48-Hour Film Project. Congratulations, filmmakers. You went out and made a movie in 48 hours or less. Congratulations. Oh, whew. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of pressure off from a lot of the other filmmakers. Now, we still have films that still need to be on time and still need to be, we have films that still need to be submitted. They are late. But please, still upload your films. We will still show those at the Guild Cinema because we don't want to leave any film behind. All right, so let's see if we can try to open up this meeting again with John here. And I'm going to open it up, and we'll see if we can get John on the call. I'm doing a new experiment here with Zoom and trying to incorporate it into into our Zoom call here. If we don't have John, then we will catch up with John at a later time. But John wanted to join us because he had a very interesting story to tell about his 48. And we want you to talk about your 48 experience too. What's great about our Best of screening is that we're going to be having an interview station set up for our show 48 Stories. So Jeanette will be interviewing you all during this interview stand for our show 48 Stories to talk about your filmmaking experience. So we want to make sure that everybody attends the Best of Screening award ceremony so you can share your experience with us. We want you to, our idea with the 48 is always no film left behind, right? So even if your film, was hoping that it would, get awards and it didn't get as recognized as you would hope it would, we still want to celebrate it regardless anyway with our show 48 Stories. We want you to come out, be interviewed, talk about your weekend, and yeah, what we'll do is we'll clip that interview, put it on our show, and then we will show you your movie. And yeah, it's such a great time. It's a great show, and we just want to showcase and share everything with our filmmakers. Before we go and conclude tonight's session, we really do want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to participate. The 48 is only here because of you. And it's only here because you've made it into the special competition that it is. We have brand new teams for the first time. We have returning veterans. And I think this season we've had the most younger teams, high school and college teams, ever participate. So for you high school and college individuals out there, you guys are our future. You guys are making this industry happen. And using this as a platform to explore your creative spirits is amazing. And we are here to nourish you and to harness your creativity and to make it the best that it can be. Before we go back into monitoring progress and we take a look real quick and conclude the show, Jeanette, did you want to say anything?
Just that we are hoping that you are so exhausted that you say that you're never going to do this again, and we'll see you next year anyway.
Exactly. I think that's a great concluding statement. All right, before we conclude, I do want to go over real quick what we have left over in our submission pool here. All right, so again, we're going to go back to our team drop-off progress, and we're going to see the teams that are on time real quick here. Again, we have Kraken Flicks, you're on time, congratulations. Tarantino's, you're on time, congratulations. Clean Slate Productions, you're on time, congratulations. Abnormal Productions, on time. Birdman Group, Canvas Asylum, on time. Los Matatas Studios, on time. Women, on time. Catnip, on time. Those Who Oppose, on time. 3016 Productions, on time. Space Age Daydream, on time. Dustwave 95, on time. Stephen Anthony Productions, on time. Morrison Film Company, on time. Statesman, on time. Camera, on time. Adventures of the Bruja Slayers, you're on time. Area 515, on time. Just a Little Funny, on time. New Wave Films, on time. Fool's Gravity, on time. AM Cinematics. They made it by the nose, but they are on time. Who knows? They may get our special award for Best Under Pressure. We'll have to come.
You did it.
So we have 6 films that are still yet to upload. Super Weenie Hut Juniors, Pinon and Quiones, Rickstar Ranch Productions, ICK Productions, Act Up Studios, Red or Green Entertainment. We know that one of them is going to upload a later version of their film, possibly 2. For those who are maybe discouraged that you missed the deadline, please do not be. We still want you to upload your film so we can show it at the Guild Cinema, because that's very important to us to showcase everybody's films. All right, and then real quick, we're just going to go to the upload monitor. Again, do not close your laptops out, please. Leave this window open. Do not use any bandwidth if you can in your home, because we want to make sure that your films get uploaded on time. AM Cinematics, like you just made it under the skin, the skin of your teeth. Chavez Chili is their name of their movie. That's going to be interesting. Fool's Gravity, Leave This Town. You're at 77%. You're almost fully uploaded. New Wave Films, you are at 8%. Just a Little Funny, The P is Silent. You are at 48%. Kraken Flicks, The Hanky Panky Show, you're at 83%. The Tarantinos, if you're watching this, you have stalled. Re-upload that exact same version, please, of your film to be counted in on time. Clean Slate Productions, you are still uploading at 38%. Birdman Group, Canvas Asylum, 76%. Los Potato Studios, The Path of the Blinded at 68%. Women, you're at 18%. Those who oppose at 78%. Dust Wave Earworm, you're at 56%. Stephen Anthony Productions, A Violent Animal. You're at 87%, and it looks like eventually the Bruja Slayers is re-uploading a 3rd version of their film, but it's still counted on time because it ran through that checksum before the 7:30 p.m. deadline. Alrighty then. So, with that being said, Jeanette, anything else you'd like to add before we conclude tonight's session?
No, let them go get some sleep.
All right. Well, hold on one second. Looks like
we can't go anywhere yet.
Looks like we have. Well, hold on one second. We may continue this show a little bit because it looks like we have Andrew on here. Let's see if we can try to get Andrew going on here through our Zoom call. So Andrew, let's get your camera. 22 films. We got 22 films in on time. 22. So Andrew, if you want to de-mic and turn on your camera, we'll see if we can try to get you here. Are you there, Andrew? Oh, wait, hold on. It would help if I actually swap the source. Let's see if we can turn on your camera here. All right. I see something coming through before I take you full. All right, Andrew. All right, let's go to Andrew. And there he is. Awesome. Andrew, you hear me?
You have to join audio.
Oh, yeah, I have to join audio. Well, I already joined audio. It may be on a delay. Andrew, do you hear me at all, buddy? All right. Well, we're having issues with our drop-off show, obviously, today. Let's see if I can try something real quick. All right. So I'm going to answer this call first before we try to get more people on. Hi, this is Ron from the 48. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm going to put you on speaker here because you're on our live drop-off show.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. So, welcome.
Oh, thanks. Well, oh man, this is funny. I had a question regarding so basically we uploaded a 4K. I did not realize it was supposed to be 1080, and I'm not sure if that disqualifies us.
It won't disqualify you. Looks like that's why your film's taking a little bit slower to upload. But we will just downgrade it to 1080 on when we put it on the timeline. Okay,
cool. It's still under the 2 gigs, which is like what my goal was.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Okay. You're under the 2 gigs. You're good to go. So you're Sweet. No issues.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ron.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. I'm trying to get our Zoom call going here. I'm getting a little frustrated because I want to hear from these teams here. Let's see here. All right. So don't hear John at all. Oh, join audio.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's what I was telling you.
Aha! Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's try this again. All right, here we go. All right, so we got Andrew and John here. We're going to start with Andrew first. Andrew, hello. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Ron. How are you?
Doing great, man. Thanks for joining us on the call here. So I'm going to throw it over to Jeanette here. She's going to, you want to answer, you ask some questions or about the weekend?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so what question do you have for Andrew for the Tarantinos?
Why don't you tell us something? You know what, Andrew? What are you most proud of this year for this weekend?
Just the team. We picked up some new team members off the kickoff or the meet and greets, and we very, very strong team members. Really happy to have them part of the group.
I remember you saying that was your goal to expand outside of your team a little bit more. I remember that. That's awesome.
But yeah, just that, and then the flexibility of our senior members. Obviously, giving up some roles they've been in for a long time, and then just really giving the reins to other people, and like everyone just trusting everyone. Just very proud of the group for that.
Would you say that was the best advice or the most important thing, I guess, would be trusting your team?
Correct. Trusting the team members.
Can you remind everyone again what year this is for you guys?
So I was looking in the dashboard. I think this is our 8th event, but I think it's our 6th year.
Wow. Long time season. So tell us about, real briefly about your film. Give us the log line to your film and how different is this film compared to the stuff that you did in the past? I see a big smile on your face with that.
We're doing that right now.
Oh, you're doing the log line right now. Hi, everybody.
This film is different because normally we bring that comedic style, and this time we went more serious. No, I mean we might get laughs, but they are not intended by any means.
And with your line, prop, dialogue, character, and genre, how difficult was it for you to actually incorporate all that into your film this year?
So when we met as a group earlier this week, I said if we got disaster film, it would be great to go with the great green chili famine that crashes the economy here in Albuquerque. And as soon as we heard it was a chili farmer, I looked at everyone and said, I think we know. But it wasn't that hard. The team did a great job really pulling together. We had extra help in the writing room, which was big. So that all came together really quickly.
That's awesome. That's amazing. And also your team, too, that you're able to pull from our meet and greet and join parties as well and incorporate new people because, correct me if I'm wrong, but, your team was just full of the same members until this year, correct? So this was a new challenge for you, as you had mentioned before.
Correct. Yeah, this is the first year we've brought on. We've had like small part-time acting roles in the past, but this time we brought on 5 additional team members who were here all weekend.
Wow. So they really actually pulled through and committed.
Correct.
That's awesome. Andrew, I cannot wait. We cannot wait to see your film, man. Congratulations on getting it in on time. And we can't wait, man. So yeah, we'll see you at the premiere screenings.
Sounds good. We'll see you, Ron. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, Andrew, for continuing your participation. Yes, and Jeanette, come back over here, Jeanette. Say goodbye.
Ron.
And Jeanette. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the call today. I'm glad we figured out the tech. All right, and next on the call we have John from New Wave Films. John, are you there, buddy?
Yes, can you hear me, Ron?
Yes, I got you now. Great, awesome. I'm glad we got everything all technically figured out there. John, so tell us about, first and foremost, your weekend. Tell us about that whole experience with your team, because you mentioned to me over the phone that this was definitely a different 48 from those in the past.
Can I ask my?
Oh, and yes,
with that?
yes, and Jeanette's gonna ask a question to go with that.
I got to jump in because going along with that, I would love to know from you. How you doing? I would love to know from you what is something unexpected that happened to you this weekend.
The unexpected part, and we can go into more detail at a later time, was that we wrote an entirely different film practically, and at 2:30 in the morning, or excuse me, about 1:30 in the morning on Friday, Saturday, decided to start from scratch because it wasn't going to work out the way we wanted and to the quality that we feel we could achieve. So that was definitely different. Usually we just buckle down and roll with it, even if there's the punches with it. But yeah, we decided to completely scrap our idea and make a new one. So that was a big change.
That is rolling it with it. That's rolling with the changes and having the courage to make something new. So that's great.
It's scary, but I'm really glad we did it.
You did it.
So, John, now remind me, did you find new team members this year for your team, or did you actually stick with your original team that you've worked with in the past?
So the great thing about New Wave is we always have like the same core members, but each year we get new members. We see some, leave the nest, join other teams, start their own teams. But we've pretty much had the same core team for the last 2 to 4 48s roughly, which has been really great. We have some people on the team that have been with me since the very first one, which that's really great. And then the networking events, I'd love to put a number. I know we had 17 cast and crew total, and I believe at least 5 or 6 of them were new to the team.
Wow.
I don't know if that's the exact number, but we had quite a few. We actually had the most new members this year than ever before, which was really awesome to see.
And wow.
Thank you so much for giving the people on your team those opportunities and giving them that experience, because you guys know that'll last forever. So that's really cool of you.
Yeah, we love doing it. We love mixing it up and trying new things, and everybody's capable of great stuff. So we just love giving that opportunity to anybody who's willing to take it.
How was the writing room for you this year? Because I noticed that with your post that you made on your script that you had a couple of writers, including yourself.
Yeah, so unfortunately we had quite a few people this year who weren't able to do the 48, whether it was illness or like just other life events getting in the way. 2 of them were frequent writers of ours. So we always have, like with our process, we have the entire team contribute ideas, but then once we come up with the core idea, we try to let everyone else go to bed and the writers stay up. And then we actually turn that idea into a script. So this year, Sean Kelly, he's actually been one of the core writers with me for the past 3 or 4 48. So he was there. And then we had a new guy join us named Eric, who actually never written a script before, but he is a creative writer. So the format was new to him, but the idea, the concept was very familiar. And so it ended up just being a very natural transition for him, and it was really great to see that.
And one thing I would like to know, being this is your 7th 48 that you did, correct? 7th?
Personally, yes, this is my 7th 48.
Do you think that this is the best one you've ever done?
I don't know yet. I think every 48, you're just so lost in sleep. I'm sure you can relate to this, Ron. I feel like I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm going to watch it again, and I'm going to have a completely different feelings about it. I've noticed that every year. Usually they're positive. I think it's only been negative once, and it wasn't really like, oh, I hate it. It was more like, I felt differently. But again, this one's different. This one is, we've tried to do very dramatic, because we got drama again. And this is the 3rd 48 I've gotten where I've been assigned drama. So we've tried to be dramatic before, and a lot of the times it's a little too ambitious. And that was actually one of the problems with the original script we wrote. So I think we nailed it. And it felt special because I was personally able to relate to the story. I talked to our composer, Thomas Ropp, who also said that he felt he could personally relate to the story and to his writing in the score, and several of the crew and even the cast members. And the topic of our film is about something that everybody goes through, grief and loss. And so I feel we were able to hit what we were going for. So to make a long story short, I'm proud of it. I think I should sit with it longer before I can determine if it's like our best one, but I'm very proud of it. I think that it's there was some great work done on it, and I think that the entire team is very proud of it, and it reflected in the final product.
Before we let you go, John, real quick, what is your log line to your film?
I wrote it. Let me grab it. I feel like I should have memorized it by now. Okay, verbatim. Trapped in a relentless time loop, a young woman confronts grief head-on as she desperately tries to prevent the untimely death of her sister. So that is our film, The 5 Stages.
Wow. Wow. All right. Wow, what a log line there. Jeez, that puts goosebumps through me.
Yeah, we had our spaghetti western-esque last year, and then we did a horror movie about a bug in the fall, so this is definitely a big change. But yeah, we're really excited for everybody to see it.
Well, we're excited to see that your film too, John. Thank you so much for joining our call tonight and for just being a longtime participant of the 48. We'll catch up and get more details from you during the premiere screenings, and we'll interview you during the best of screenings so we can make sure that we can get that all answered and all those questions answered.
Great. Alrighty, well, good luck to you. I know you got a very short turnaround this season. So
Yes. Thank you, John.
Bye.
Thanks, appreciate you. Bye-bye. All right, and that was John Freely Kirk from New Wave Films. We're wrapping up here in just a minute here. Real quick, we're just going to give a quick little rundown with our dashboard here to see what films are still uploading here. We have Chavez Chili, AM Cinematics, you are uploading. And as they upload, I'm going to answer a phone from Caden here. Hey, bud, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm okay. We got the checksum in, but I just my laptop fell asleep, and I just wanted to check with you that it went in and it didn't.
So it looks like you're because your laptop
cancel the checksum.
It doesn't cancel the checksum, so you're okay. So what you want to do is make sure your laptop doesn't fall asleep because it stalled because of it.
We were showing the film, and I had someone else watching my laptop, and of course I'm sorry. So is the...
Oh, you still there? Yes.
Yeah. So does that make the submission late?
No, it does not. So as long as it runs through that checksum, which it did, your film is on time. Just re-upload the exact same file so it counts in on time, okay?
Absolutely. Okay.
And then you'll be good to go. You're welcome, man.
Really get my head on with this, so thank you so much.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, it was. I'm excited for you to see it too. It was really something.
You guys always come up with something interesting, so I can't wait to see. But yeah, so just open up your laptop, refresh, re-upload that exact same file, and it'll run through that same checksum. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ron.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You have a great night, and give me a call if you have any other questions.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'll see you soon.
All right. See you soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. And as we conclude real quick, I'm going to make another quick little phone call here because we had a team call here, and we're just going to call them back and answer their question, and we're going to wrap up here. Hello, this is Ron from the 48.
Hey, so we uploaded on time.
Okay.
We're good. I was wondering, what are the rules regarding re-uploads?
So if you were to re-upload your film, and if you wanted a different version of your film shown at the Guild, we can do that after the 7:30 deadline. However, if that's the version you want to show, it won't be eligible for any awards.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're quite welcome. You're going to stick with the film that you uploaded?
Yeah, sounds like we're going to have to.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, the version that we want to show will be the version eligible for awards.
Correct. Right. So whatever the latest version you uploaded was before 7:30 would be the version that we show eligible for awards.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a great night.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. We're just wrapping it up here real quick. We're just going to go right down over to our full screen here real quick, and we are just going to mention that we have AN Cinematics on time eligible, 65%. New Wave Films, it has stalled, so John, if you still are on the program, re-upload that film, please. Tarantino's Room to Go, on time eligible at 31%. Clean Slate Productions, you're on time. It's slowly but surely creeping, but your film is 69% in. Women, you are at 68% in. Dust Wave is going to reinstall their film, or re-upload their film, and Benches of the Brewhouse Slayers is slowly but surely making it in at 43%. So we want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, for being a part of this special drop-off show. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at albuquerque@48hourfilm.com. Jeanette, would you like to come and say goodnight out here? Oh, I guess she is outside right now. She's unavailable. So I will say goodnight for the both of us here. On behalf of Jeanette, this is Ron saying, go make a movie, Albuquerque. Congratulations, and thank you all so much for joining our 2024 Drop-Off Show. Have a great night.